Hello, my beautiful people. And soon enough, you're gonna say hello to my beautiful van, because today I'm gonna give you a nice little van tour. I mean, it's probably gonna take like 10 seconds to do, because how long could the tour of the outside of a van take? But I'm really excited to show you guys, because when I first got this van, I was incredibly ashamed of what it looked like on the outside. However, I got a really good deal on it, and I'm not this like bougie bitch that needs this like incredibly, insanely awesome van to drive around in. And quite frankly, I felt like it would be more stealthy if it looked like shit on the outside, so that people wouldn't think that there's anything of value on the inside. But now that I've had this van for almost 10 months now, I was like, you know what, for my own satisfaction, I want to make it look nice on the outside, because like I feel so good about the work that I put into it on the inside. Well, my dad and I, let's not forget him, because he was a big part in this. Love you, Dad. I want to make the outside match. And so here's what happened. I didn't want to spend a ton of money on a paint job. When I was in Virginia, I went to Mako auto painting place, and the reason that I went there is because I heard that they do paint jobs for super cheap, because they have like different levels of paint jobs, and I'm not looking for this fancy schmancy paint job. I just want something to look super decent on the outside. So I was like, let me go to Mako and see what they'll charge. So my mom called first just to see how much it might be. When she called, they were like, oh yeah, it'll be, you know, $700 or $800, I think is what she said that it'll be. But we have to see it in person in order to really, you know, give you an idea of what it's gonna be. So I'm like, okay, $700 or $800, that's freaking dope. I can handle that. So I get to Mako, and the guy comes out and he takes a look at my van, and he's like, oh, you know, goes over it and whatever. And he was like, oh, this will be a, you know, pretty easy job. You don't have very many windows. So we go back inside, and he prints out the estimate. And this estimate is nowhere near $700 or $800. It was pushing like $2,100. I think it was $2,090 something dollars. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm not paying that for a paint job on my car. I'm just not. So then I kind of just got discouraged, and I was like, I guess I'm just not gonna get my car painted. Well, anyways, when we finished my build out, I came down to Florida because I still had a couple months left on my lease, and I got an estimate down here at the Mako, because I just wanted to see, maybe they vary, you know, depending on the location. This Mako was going to not only paint my car, but do a color change, which I found out at this more recent Mako place that I ended up taking it to, that the color change is just a scam to charge more, because it doesn't cost them anymore to do the color change. Anyways, that's besides the point. I thought it was a great deal. They said that it would be $1,200 for the color that I wanted and, you know, the paint job. So I was down with that. But then I talked to my cousin. I was like, you know, my cousin works on cars, and maybe he's painted a car before. So I texted him and I was like,
hey Cody, how would you feel about helping me paint my car?
And he was like, dude, I'm totally down.
So I was like, all right, when I come to Atlanta, we'll try it out. So I got to Atlanta and we tried it out. Let me just give you a little mini montage of maybe 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 minutes. I don't know how long it's gonna be, because I haven't edited the footage yet. It is Wednesday, December 11th, 3:32 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia. And as you can see, the weather has fucked us. We've got today and not very much sunlight left. We got tomorrow. Friday and Saturday is supposed to rain, and then we have Sunday is cloudy. So let's hope it doesn't rain. Today we're gonna sand, right Cody?
Yeah, a lot of sanding.
So we're gonna try to get this entire thing sanded today. So come along with us for the ride. I'm not the quickest taper offer. However, I've gotten this door handle done. I got this done. I got that done. We're out here day 2. It's a little sunnier today. I'm gonna finish taping off what I need to tape off, and Cody's gonna finish sanding. So we had to move the van to the middle of the field. We're gonna finish taping off a couple more things and then start the paint process.
I don't know. This is what is in my text. He got 2.
Oh, he got 2. You got 2 Diet Cokes, Cody?
Well, I was like, just give me another one. So there you go.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. Okay, we got her taped off. Cody's doing a little prime action on some spots that need it.
Yeah.
I gotta finish this windshield. But it looks like it's gonna rain starting as late as 6 p.m.
Screwed.
And I think it's like 3 right now.
It's
Started priming it with this black primer too.
And then we're gonna go over all
This
of
shit looks ghetto as hell.
Yo, this is that new graffiti art.
It was Thursday that we started prepping, and then Friday it was supposed to rain. Well, Thursday at like 3 p.m. it decided that it was gonna rain, and it wasn't supposed to rain at all on Thursday. So Friday it rained all day, and here we are on Saturday. I'm gonna have to re-tape a bunch of paper back down, tape up the wheels. That shouldn't take too incredibly long. I just need to get some more paper. What kind of sucks is primer is porous, and we did put some primer on certain spots of the van, as you can see. So that might be an issue, but we're gonna sand it back down again. We got the first spray.
We're gonna start over. We're just gonna layer it like a 50% overlay to start. Don't matter if you get every spot right now, we just don't wanna run it.
I'm kind of scared. Okay.
So just like, don't get too close, back up. So like, do like, if you had to think of like a ruler, do like 10 inches, okay?
Okay.
Back up a little bit, you're a little close.
Or, this is like a foot and
Hold
a
on.
half here.
Let me see, okay. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, okay, you're good. Yep. And see how we already sprayed that part? So go to the bottom part where it's white some more. And just kind of try to layer it a little bit. There you go. Money.
Ooh. Oh, she a professional. Okay, so we have 4 cans of paint, and it's getting real dark out, so we're gonna call it a night and start again tomorrow. This is what it's looking like so far. We're very happy with the way that the paint is laying. Like, look at that. Ooh. So when you have a cousin that works and weather that sucks, it takes 4 days to paint your van. And I know some of you paint experts are gonna be like,
Shay, what the fuck are you doing? It's gonna look like shit because of this, and this reason.
and I have one thing to say to that. No matter how this paint job turns out, it's gonna look better than day one. Okay, we are 14 cans deep. This is what she's looking like. We just have to spray the top. The top has a little bit of spray paint on it, but it definitely needs more. It needs top coat, but she is fully covered with 14 cans of paint, baby. Let me give you a little synopsis on what happened during the paint job that we attempted. Now, this paint job took about 3 weeks to even try to accomplish, because for my expert painters out there that are gonna watch this and destroy me in the comments, fuck you. It needs to be between 50 degrees outside and I think 80 something. I can't really remember, but it has to be at least 50 degrees outside in order for the paint to adhere properly. Well, we painted in under 50 degree weather, so that was the first flaw. And secondly, it was raining on and off every single 3 or 4 days that we weren't able to like paint and prime and prep like each day in a row. So we kind of got screwed. And then on top of that, like the weather just sucked. It was either too cold or it was too rainy. So eventually, after, I was only supposed to be there for a week, and then after 3 weeks I was like, look, I can't stay here any longer and wait for good weather. So I left with it looking like this. And I went to Virginia, and my dad had quite a few words for me. Of course, he started making fun of me and was like, see, you should have just paid for the paint job, because look what happened when you try to do it yourself and you have no idea what you're doing, and you try to save some money, and here you are, and now you're gonna pay for a paint job. So anyways, I had to hear that, which is fine. So once I left Atlanta, I went to Virginia for the holidays, as you guys know, and I spent some time with my family. Well, then I went down to Asheville, I looked at some property, and then I came back down to Florida because the weather is so freaking cold right now that I can't handle it in my van. Call me a pussy if you will, I don't care. I'm in Florida, the weather is really good. It's in like the mid to upper 70s during the day, and it gets down into the 60s at night, which is great for van life. So I'm just here for maybe a month or two, or until I'm just done, and then I'm gonna leave. So But this is what happened now. I got back down here and I was like, man, I don't want to live like this. I don't want my van to look like this. So I'm willing to pay the $1,200 at this point to make it look good. So instead of going back to that Mako, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try the Mako in West Palm Beach and I'm gonna see what they say. So maybe timing is incredible and also these guys are freaking awesome. I got to the Mako. It was about 10 or 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday. Mind you, I think they close at 12 or 1 on Saturday. When I got there, the owner's son, he came out and I gave him I showed him the van and I gave him my story. I said, look, I live in this van. I'm gonna have to get a hotel, so I need to know how many days I'm gonna need a hotel for, because that's an even bigger expense out of my pocket. But at this point, I'm willing to do it because I'm just not happy with how the van looks. And he was like, okay, let me see what I can do. Maybe one day I can just have you come in and you can just do a hotel overnight, because I can just have you come in and I'll paint the van in a day. You get the hotel overnight and then you can come pick it up the next day. So I was like, sweet, awesome. Then I asked him what price it was gonna be, and let me tell you, it was much less than $1,200. And on top of that, I was like, you know what? I really want to paint the bumpers because they look dingy and old and faded. So how much for those? And then he said that he would put it into the price of the paint job, and I was like, fuck yes.
Fuck yes!
So that was a great day. And then to put the icing on top of that fucking cake, I was driving away, and as soon as I get to the stop sign, like I was literally not even 500 feet from Mako, he calls me and he goes, hey, any chance you can come in an hour and I'll paint it today? I was like, girl, yes! So I went and I got myself some Chick-fil-A. I came back, he let me chill with the dogs in the office area. Him and his partner, they got the job done, and I was more than happy. So I'm actually gonna be going this coming Saturday. You're gonna be seeing this video on a Friday, so the next day, I'm gonna be getting the bumpers painted, but I can't wait any longer to show you guys this paint job because I'm really excited about it, and I already posted on my YouTube about it, and you guys wanna see it, so here it is. Okay, so here she is in all her glory. It is a light gray color, which I am very happy how it turned out. Now, the rims, I want to paint like a gloss black. Tell me in the comment section below if you have a better idea for what color the rims should be. But these bumpers here are gonna get painted like a flat black color. Back here, I don't even think these are called bumpers. Wheel wells, I'm not really sure. Whatever the hell these are, they're getting painted black. This is getting painted black. And then the bumper up there is getting painted black, and I'm gonna restore the headlights, and she's gonna be looking really good. There's her from the back, and there's her from the side. This is what she looks like. She's looking good. So I'm very happy with the turnout, although I really jacked up by trying to paint it myself. I am happy with how much I ended up paying. I mean, I gave my cousin a nice little chunk of change for helping me out. I paid for the paint, you know, and then I ended up paying for 1K clear that we were gonna put on top of the paint job that we didn't use. I'm not gonna get my money back for that, but you know, I'll just let my cousin keep it in case he wants to use it one day for whatever reason. With the amount that I spent with Cody on the paint job and paying him and stuff, and the amount that I ended up paying this Mako guy to do it in West Palm, I'm happy. I really am, and I feel so much more confident and good about this van. Like, it's crazy what a paint job can do. And this man gave me a 4-year warranty on this paint job, so bitch, the entire time that I have this van, she's gonna look good. Because any issues I have, I'll just come back to West Palm Beach and, you know, fix whatever I gotta fix. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like the paint job. If you don't, maybe don't be a troll and be a dick, but I'm sure some people still are because that's just how the internet works. But anyways, like the YouTubers say, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back next week with another video. Share this video with a friend if you can, if you like it, if you think it'll benefit somebody. I don't know. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Bye.